It started as a joke, or at least, that's what he called it.
A meme.
A post. A little laugh at the expense of someone who had lived 3 lifetimes before he learned to tie his own tie. My nephew thought it was hilarious. A picture of me, mid-yawn at a family barbecue, slapped with a giant caption. Asterisk, boomers be like, I walked to school uphill both ways. Now I hoard real estate and judge avocado toast. Asterisk, he posted it everywhere. Instagram.
TikTok.
Even Facebook, my turf. He tagged me, of course. Thought I'd be clueless. But I saw it. And I remembered. Because years ago I was the punchline too, but not online. In real life. Sleeping behind grocery stores. Collecting cans for coins. Left behind by family, sneered at by passers-by. They didn't think I'd make it. But I did more than survive. I rose. I took night classes. Learned finance. Got into real estate. And by the time the first dot-com bubble burst, I was already holding commercial properties that kept printing checks. Quietly. Privately. No one knew. Not even family. Especially not him. My nephew was the golden child. University student. Marketing major. Always the loudest in the room. Always teaching the older generation about hashtags, branding, and hustle culture. All while living off monthly checks I sent his mother without saying a word. And that's what made the meme sting. Because behind that post, there wasn't just humor, there was arrogance. Entitlement. A belief that age made me irrelevant. That wisdom had expired. That I was just a relic with a landline and a rotary heart. So I smiled. Not because I was amused, but because I knew something he didn't. He had applied for a private student loan through a boutique lender. And what he didn't know was that I quietly owned the parent company. Acquired it in a merger 3 years ago. Kept it under a shell trust, invisible to most but not to me. So I made a few calls. Reviewed the terms. Saw the loophole. He had missed a payment window, barely. But barely was enough. And with a single signed release, I triggered it. His loans defaulted. Interest compounded. Late fees exploded. His world, once filled with likes and laughs, shrank to automated calls and red letters. He called me, frantic, angry, scared. I don't know what happened, he said. They're saying I owe double, triple. They're saying. I saw the meme, I replied.
Calm. Cold.
Truthful. Silence on the other end. I was joking, he muttered. So was I said, when I co-signed your mother's mortgage. You remember that? The house you grew up in? The one you filmed your vlogs in? That roof, it came from this boomer. He was quiet. Finally. But I wasn't done. I didn't destroy him. That's not the legacy I wanted. But I did force him to learn. I offered him a job, entry-level, at one of my digital marketing firms. Minimum wage. Real grind. And I told him, you can meme all you want. But first, you'll learn what it means to build what others laugh at. He accepted. He worked. He grew. Now, when people ask how he became so savvy in online finance, he smiles and says, asterisk, my uncle taught me. Best digital strategist I ever met. He just happens to carry a flip phone. Asterisk. And the twist? Last month, he made a post that went viral again. A side-by-side photo. On the left, that same old meme of me yawning. On the right, a candid of us at my company's annual gala. Captioned, asterisk, never underestimate the quiet ones. They usually own the building. Asterisk,